everybody, it's your favorite hero Chris Nest here with another reaction video to Screwattack's newest death battle. Which, if you've seen my last reaction, I wasn't happy about it. It's kind of a bittersweet feeling. If Tracer wins this, and they say anything, oh, she moves at like Mach something speeds, then yeah, they've screwed up. Like I've said, my friend and I have been researching this for about 2 months now, going through everything, playing everything, and simply put, Scout should win this. So, I'm calling Scout going to win, Scout should win. And with that said, let's get to watching. Before I start though, click the little picture below my face to see the original, come back here and we'll watch together. I'm sorry for sounding tired. I haven't been up too long. I'm about to head off to work after this. So, with that said, let's get going. Sorry, I didn't have my headphones plugged in.
To be the elite, you must surround yourself with the best of the best. Whether you band together to save the world, or just a worthless plot of land.
And every good team needs a good hit and runner.
Like Tracer, the spunky agent of Overwatch.
And the Scout, the Boston-born merc of Team Fortress. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. 30 years from the present, mankind would become careless. Their machine servants rose up to fight for freedom, and so began a worldwide war.
But one organization stood between world peace and total chaos. Overwatch, a team consisting of the world's greatest scientists, cyborgs, ninjas, cowboys, and pilots.
Including Lena Oxton, codenamed Tracer. The youngest pilot ever inducted into Overwatch's flight program, Tracer is a free-spirited and fearless flying ace, always laughing in the face of danger.
After helping to secure world peace, no big deal, right? She was chosen to test a new prototype fighter jet, which could teleport.
But then everything went horribly wrong. Instead of teleporting from point A to B, the fighter jet accidentally transported her through time.
How do you accidentally create a time machine and put it in a fighter jet?
A word to the wise, this is why you use animals before moving to human trials, like I always do. Anyway, Tracer essentially existed as a ghost, uncontrollably phasing in and out of time. It looked like Overwatch's prize pilot would be decommissioned forever.
Until her teammate, good friend, and gorilla scientist Winston made a special techno doohickey to keep her locked in the present.
This chronal accelerator doesn't just anchor Tracer's time displacement, it also gives her 2 different ways to manipulate her own time flow. In a near instant, she can zoom approximately 23 feet away. This blink ability is not true teleportation, but instead speeds up time only for Tracer while propelling her in any given direction.
What?
She can briefly jump herself forward in time, though from an outside view it looks like a blur.
Got it.
More than that, she can also reverse time for herself with the recall ability, which returns Tracer's health and spatial position back to where they were a few seconds before. While usually recall only turns back 3 seconds, in some instances she's gone as far back as 15.
Well, thank God her weapons aren't as confusing as that shit. She carries dual rapid-fire pulse pistols as her primary pain dispensers. Each can empty 20 rounds in a single second.
But what the pulse pistols have in power, they sorely lack in range and accuracy.
Good thing she also has her pulse bombs. I'll put it this way, pretty much anybody she sticks this thing to has exactly 2 seconds to make their peace before going to the big capture point in the sky.
Tracer maximizes her unique weaponry with hit-and-run tactics, frustrating her enemies and making her very difficult to pin down.
Yeah, in addition to blinking and recalling all over the place, she can jump 15 feet in the air.
She's disarmed the highly trained and literally cold-blooded assassin Widowmaker, protected the Doomfist Gauntlet from theft, and even once avoided a sniper shot from just 30 feet away. A sniper round usually travels almost 1,800 miles per hour when fired, meaning Tracer had to react within 1/100th of a second.
Unfortunately, that bullet found another target. Rest in peace, Robot Gandhi.
Although Tracer is a slippery opponent on the battlefield, her chronal accelerator has its limits. If used too many times in succession, it can overheat, forcing Tracer to wait for a recharge. As her pistols are linked to the accelerator, this can sometimes cause them to overload as well.
Well, that's not, I didn't know that.
Not exactly a crack shot while on foot. If she doesn't get in close, she's not hitting anything but air.
In spite of that, Tracer doesn't let any of it get her down. Wherever there's danger, she'll be there in a blink of an eye.
So basically, the chrono accelerator gets broken or damaged in any way, shape, or form.
Wait, whatever
Tracer
happened to
has
that time-warping fighter jet?
nothing.
I don't know.
Don't worry, loves. Cavalry's here.
In the year
Scout.
1850, an extremely wealthy entrepreneur passed
They
away,
better give him everything
leaving
he's
his family
canely
land and
used, which means
business to
bonk
his two
atomic punch.
sons. But like brothers are prone to do, they ended up fighting over each other's land right off the bat.
This went on for decades, and then the brothers began recruiting mercenaries to literally wage war. And that's when things really got out of control.
Each hired gun contributed with their own specialized expertise.
The sniper killed from afar, the engineer slaughtered with machines, and the heavy mowed people down with the biggest goddamn gun they'd ever seen. What kind of sandwiches were they feeding that guy?
But one every man only relied on his cunning, his 2 feet, and a baseball bat. This was the Scout. Born in Boston, Massachusetts in the 1950s, the mercenary only known as Scout was the runt among 7 older brothers.
And all of them loved to wander the town looking for a good fight. Problem was, Scout's brothers were so big and tough, the fights would be over before he could get the chance to throw his own punches.
Desperate to fight alongside his siblings, Scout realized that what he lacked in strength, he could make up for in speed.
So he started running, and running, and running until one day he was fast enough to not only keep up, but get ahead.
Speed was his moniker, delivering pain was his game, and somewhere along the way he even learned how to jump off of thin air. Suddenly, the pathetic runt of the pack
I
became
defy
the smart
physics
mouth
because
terror
that's
of
how
Boston.
games work.
Grass grows, birds fly, sun
Oh,
shines,
God.
and brother, I hurt people.
The only thing he was lacking was
I
discipline.
love Scout.
Which he could get in the military, but that didn't sound like any fun, so he became a mercenary instead. Scout travels light, relying on a lovely shotgun and a baseball bat. Yes, a baseball bat. This guy is crazy enough to try and take out a rocket launcher wielding soldier with a pop fly.
Which surprisingly works. Opponents are stunned by the size of his balls.
Yeah, they gave him the
both literally
Sandman.
and
That's what I
figuratively,
want to see.
leaving them open for Scout to race up and finish them off with his guns.
Well, he's got a pistol for pinpoint accuracy. Scout's favorite tools for killing are definitely shotguns. The scatter gun is a confusing miracle of shotgun engineering that can somehow hold 6 shots in a double barrel, and is reloaded via divine intervention when you pull its lever. It's like the baby of a shotgun rifle and a revolver. But his most powerful gun is the Force of Nature, a shotgun that only has 2 shots, but kicks so hard it can boost him even higher into the air.
Regardless, a well-placed shot can quickly take down almost any other mercenary. To make the Force of Nature even more ridiculous, he can strap a can of energy drink called Bonk Atomic Punch to it, which somehow gives him 5 more mid-air jumps.
That's right.
Also, they
This
give
guy
him baby
flies
face.
with
What was
shotguns.
it?
But that's not
Is that
all
the
the soda
babyface
has
bat?
to offer.
What is it,
With
soda
just
popper?
a sip of bonk, Scout becomes totally invincible for 8 seconds. But he can't use any of his guns at that time.
Probably due to the shakes. Bonk contains several hundred times the daily recommended sugar intake. An adult male's suggested daily dosage is 25 grams, meaning Bonk contains, at minimum, 11 pounds of sugar.
Oh my
So
God.
much sugar, he can't take another drink for at least 20 seconds. And on top of that, it's radioactive.
You gotta have one tough body to handle that stuff. Tough enough to survive the onslaught of 3 rockets at once, or to swing a baseball bat hard enough to send a guy flying 80 feet away.
Possibly due to long-term Bonk exposure, but testing is still out.
Scout can defeat foes as strong as the heavy in close quarters combat, run 17 miles an hour for long periods of time, and even kill a bear with nothing but a hot dog suit and Amelia Earhart skeleton. I'm serious.
He has a knack for avoiding bullets, missiles, and even tentacles from a bread monster, but at the cost of wearing little to no armor, making him a glass cannon. And true to his reckless, unrestrained personality, Scout often runs headfirst into battle, regardless of the risk.
But if you want to take down the Scout, you're gonna have to catch him before he catches you. And that means you too, ladies.
That's right, Fancy Pants, myself. So why don't you take your little failure, roll it up sideways, and... Okay, crap, I gotta go. Screw you, though.
Oh, watch that.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, I'm feeling pretty hungry. If only there was some sort of amazing service that sent a box full of food and recipes straight to my door. Oh, hey!
Really?
You know how it is.
We're back
Researching
to
characters and making them
advertising.
fight to the death is time-consuming. I don't have time to go to the store and make my own meals, but I also don't want to doom my existence to fast food sugar addiction. Thankfully, Blue Apron changed all of that. For less than $10 a meal, Blue Apron sends me seasonal recipes with pre-portioned ingredients to make delicious home-cooked meals. Each meal comes with an easy step-by-step recipe which can be prepared in 40 minutes or less. This chicken stir-fry only took about 20. Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free, with free shipping, by going to blueapron.com/battle. See for yourself how good it feels and tastes to create impeccable home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. That's blueapron.com/battle.
Okay.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
I like the animation at least.
You're toast! Whoa!
Really?
Hey there, hot stuff.
Hello.
If I told you you had a great bod, would you hold it against me?
That's nice. I was just leaving.
That was
Oh, sure thing. Come back anytime. Just put that briefcase back before you go. Thanks.
Sorry, love. Overwatch needs this more than you do.
Okay then. That was an interesting way to start a fight.
Yo, Putz, how you doing that?
Now, Scout's not that dumb.
Bombs away.
Oh, that's just great.
Oh, that's just great. I love that one. And it did nothing to him.
Supposedly, this stuff will liquefy your esophagus after just one can, but, you know, it's also very handy when you feel like not getting blown up.
That's not very fair.
Listen, sweetheart. I never play fair.
I never play fair. Oh, I love him. I don't care.
Is that all?
Oh boy.
Ah, bollocks.
And she's. Oh yes, get her! Kill her!
It's out of the park!
I'll take that.
Alright, doll. Fun's over.
Not yet, mate. The cavalry's here.
Recall. Of course. Oh, bull BS.
Shit!
I don't think he's gonna fall for this again, hopefully. Come on, Scout.
Not this time, Yankee.
Oh, come on, give me a...
Of course. I'm gonna love hearing this
That
explanation.
was fun.
he's out!
Scout was fast and tough, but Tracer's unique arsenal and evasiveness pulled her ahead.
Scout's greatest feat was potentially surviving an assault from 3 rockets at once. However, the rocket's point of impact is never directly shown, and since direct hits from rockets regularly obliterate far tougher mercs, it's unreasonable to assume this was any different.
Scout could sprint up to 17 miles an hour for an extended period of time, which is slightly faster than the average human's 15 miles per hour. But Tracer's natural reactive instinct gave her the edge. For example, avoiding that sniper round from 30 feet away means she can react 25 times faster than the vast majority of other human beings.
Which means Tracer could avoid almost anything Scout threw at her. Even when she couldn't, her recall ability not only helped her survive, but effectively ruined any of Scout's elements of surprise.
This allowed Tracer plenty of opportunities to take him out.
And just like that, Scout was gone, without a trace.
The winner is Tracer.
I don't agree with that. I agree with the reaction timing, but not the durability. They pretty much
Next
screwed over
time
Scout.
on Death Battle.
Hey guys, thanks for watching another episode of Death Battle. I'm Ben, I'm the showrunner, and I play Wiz.
And I'm Nick, and I wrote this episode.
And next time we've got Ken from Street Fighter, but who's he gonna be fighting? You can find out by sticking to our social media. That's
I
at
actually
Screwattack
don't
on
know
Twitter
that
and
one.
official SA on Facebook. We'll be letting you know his opponent very soon.
That's right, and if you want to see that episode of Death Battle early, or want to see some other Rooster Teeth content before other people get to, you can become a first member by clicking the link in the description below.
And of course, if you've got an idea for a death battle, let us know in the comments below.
We do read them.
Thanks, guys.
Let's get this straight. I know a lot of you who are Overwatch fans are probably going to say, oh, I'm biased, blah, 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 blah. But no, that was straight up BS. Sandman was not taken into account. The force of nature wasn't taken into account. And plus, basically, they're telling me that during that fight, not a single scattergun shot would have hit that kernel accelerator at all. Not a single bullet. But I will leave a link in the description. I want you to go click that. Actually, it's probably on my face. Click my face right now. Because there's a video where a YouTuber actually proves Scout is physically faster than Tracer. So, yeah, Screwattack, I'm sorry, I do support them, but this time they did fuck up. Tracer should not have won that fight. The only thing she did have over him was reaction timing. I'll agree with that. But in terms of durability and overall experience, no, she doesn't. That was complete BS. So I usually agree with every other death battle, not this one, because I did this one. We did this one with my friend. There's too many flaws, and they purposely just left out a lot of Scout's key weapons. Like, Scout did not double jump once during that. Not once. He didn't pull out any other weapon. Sandman was not a thing. So, basically, yeah, I'm upset. And one, Tracer does not get pulse bombed that fast. I know that's probably a game, it's an in-game mechanic, but that is a fact. She has never shown any evidence of her using it constantly over and over and over again. In everything she's been in, it takes time to charge. So the fact that I saw that meter and, oh, it's building up with every bullet is quite stupid. I'm not going to lie. So, with that said, if y'all like this, hit that like button down below. Tell me what you think. Tell me, do you agree with me that Scout should have won? If you don't, click the link down below. I will show you there is a complete analysis that Barlow and I had done. And I'll even leave the link to the fight he wrote. And you'll see our point of view through this. And with that said, I want each and every single one of you to stay awesome. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.